So it kind of seems here in America we have a problem. The average new car in America, base model, $50,000. This here is my 2018 Tesla Model S 75D. This car cost me $21,000 and it now has 150,000 miles on it. And I think these are the type of cars we should be buying. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, why would I tell someone to buy a 150,000 mile used car? Well, it's not about how many miles it has, but what car are you buying? For me, this Tesla was perfect. I needed a daily driver. I needed something that would be low cost, low maintenance, and great on road trips. I regularly drive this car, full self-driving. I regularly use autopilot, and I haven't had any issues. Matter of fact, in 2 years, I've actually spent $0 on maintenance. The thing about Teslas are, there's no transmission to go bad, there's no water pump to fail, there's no starter that needs replacing. These cars are good out of the box, and they really don't have any issues. Now, like all cars, you're gonna get some bad lemons out of the group, but for the majority, Tesla has sold over 10 million cars. And still to date, no real big issues, no major manufacturer recalls that can't be fixed through an over-the-air update. These cars are really made well, and they are good. This thing is so simple to drive. The speed, the comfort, the ride. This car is fully equipped with air suspension, full ride up and down. This car brakes on its own, so you barely have to press the brakes, if at all, if you ever have to. Pressing the gas is just a light touch and it holds speed. Always compare it to like being able to drive a full-size golf car. That's how good this thing rides. Through country roads, up and downs, this thing is solid. I mean, you feel so safe and secure inside of this car. It barely even moves and rotates as you're going through the corners. Now, full self-driving is absolutely the way to go. It works so good that I'm not sure why we still have to even drive our cars. It should be standard. I'm a believer that if all of the cars for the most part did it, none of the cars would hit each other. Calculator is never wrong, unless you put in the wrong numbers, right? So I really think the drivability of these cars is another great feature. You barely have to press the gas. If you want it to drive itself, it can. You'd never have to press the brakes unless you really want to. It can see stop signs, it can see people, it can see dogs. It knows where you're at and where you're going at all times. It knows how much charge it needs. I would, again, recommend this. High mileage car, feature packed, absolutely. Let's talk about the car market right now. Do I think it's worth it to go and buy a base model car for $45,000 brand new in the US right now? I don't think it is. I think there's too many used cars on the market that make more sense. Too many EVs on the market that are feature packed that make more sense. I mean, this Tesla costs me about $40 for daily driving a month. For all of my daily driving for a whole month, this car runs me about $40 added onto my electricity bill. If I charge it at night, it's a little bit cheaper. If I use superchargers in off-peak time, it's a little bit cheaper. Compared to one tank of gas every 3 days at $50, $60. Gas prices aren't going any lower, they're only going to rise. Car prices aren't going any lower, they're only going to rise. A lot of value for money is lost in 2026. So I think it's important that we start really trying to figure out, as consumers, how do we get the most for our money? For me, I plan on buying cars from Copart, rebuilding them, fixing them, selling them to customers, positive equity inside of their vehicles. I don't need to be like a dealership and mark up a car 100% when I can make some money, I can fix it, and give someone a great value for their money and keep them coming back. That's the whole idea behind Maroon Legacy Motorsports. I want people to be able to get good value for their money, see cars being built, see that cars can be refixed and rebuilt properly on camera for the world to see, and then sell them at a reasonable cost that makes me profitable as a business owner and gives people ownership into something that they have positive equity in. The saying used to be, you buy a car and as soon as you drive it off the lot, you lose half the value. What if I sold you a car that the moment you paid for it, you had positive equity in that vehicle? even if it was used, so that way you could use some of that difference to maybe fix the car if you had to? Or what if I told you that I think you should buy a Tesla? I think you should buy a car that has no maintenance costs. I think you have that has no scheduled maintenance costs. I think you should buy a car that costs less than $50 a month to drive to do all your daily driving to and from work. I'm a big proponent of this. I think it's the way we need to do it. I think we're letting them get over on us, and it's kind of silly. I just don't understand why we as the people would allow it. But it's time we take control. Now, if you were to ask me would I do it all over again, absolutely I would buy this car. I would buy this car at 50,000 miles. I would buy this car at 100,000 miles. I would even buy the same car here again at 150,000 miles. Right now on the used car market, if you watch Cletus McFarland's page, he just got a 2021 Tesla Model S Plaid that retailed for over $120,000 for 50 grand. It's literally one of the fastest cars in the world. Value for money, you can't beat that. That's a legit street car that can run 9s in the quarter mile. That's a legit street car that can comfortably take you anywhere you go, business class. I really think even on the low end, this is where you should spend your money. Not just on Teslas, but finding vehicles that make sense. Finding vehicles like Toyotas and Nissans that really go the distance. Not just cool cars. Not just cars that you're gonna buy as a first-time driver, as a mom or a dad that's buying their kid their first car, as just a normal working class blue collar guy that needs a car to get to and from work. You need to buy the right one, and that's one of the things I want to focus on. I wanted to highlight my Tesla because when I purchased it, that's what the goal was in mind. Can I find a vehicle that's going to last me years, because I got to pay for this thing for years, that's not going to tax me every quarter that I need a service, that's not going to tax me every time I need to charge it, that's not going to tax me every single time I need to fix something. And I found that in this. Even if you consider that I had a major issue right now, in 2 years, I've spent no money. So replacing a part or fixing something, if you value it over the course of the time, didn't really spend much. So I'm not too worried that something is going to go wrong at this point because my positive equity as far as maintenance and service is concerned is high. I'm definitely recommending a Tesla to a first-time buyer. I'm definitely recommending a Tesla to a kid who's getting their first car. Safety features, driving features, functionality, cool factor. It's all inside of this car. This is why I would say you should definitely buy a high mileage Tesla in 2026.